here. The sands of time seem out of stock. Where once was lush, now lies bare rock. I come from a continent that is both young as it is of age. One that has known both religion as it has faith.
With Photo Vibrance, you can transform any photo into a mesmerizing moving image in just a few clicks.
The home of legendary deltas like the Okavango. From its searing hot deserts filled with ancient trees to its grounded rhythm, looming cities and streets. The origin of your essence lies here, untamed, unbroken, its potential dormant, resilient. Covering 20% of Earth's land area, the African continent is the cradle of human existence. And with that, the oldest inhabited territory on Earth. Our fertile lands are the very backbone of the world's wealth on one side, and on the other, a spiritual thread through the lives of many. Much like our endless deserts, decades have been buried by the sands of time. Since the signs of early humans, nearly 200,000 years past, we've seen decades of heroism, decades of wonder. Decades in which our continent flourished as much as we did. Only time could tell that an age of restoration was yet to come. We've entered an age in which landscape degradation is so severe that African countries have jointly vowed to restore its precious soils. An age of deprivation, of drought, indeed, but more importantly, an age of realization. Are we aware? Are we aware of 54% of African soil slowly being turned to nothing but agglutinated dust? Economic downturn as a result of a global pandemic driving these lands into deep, deep recession. Are we aware? Are we aware of creeping deserts, failing crops, loss of fertile ground, wetlands, cattle? The list doesn't stop. But above all, are we aware that we as a people have overcome such hurdles? An ancient Kenyan proverb says, yule ambaye mbegu hazijaota haachi kupanda. One whose seeds have not sprouted does not give up planting. May I present to you the Grand African Green Up, our decade on ecosystem restoration. Let me point out to you in ancient Akan knowledge, Sankofa, and in the same way much of our tribal knowledge states, the knowledge of the past must never be forgotten. Ngoja ngoja huumiza matumbo. Because in this decade of landscape restoration, time and tide wait for no one. It is evident we must protect our most precious possession, our fertile African soil. In the coming decade from 2021 to 2030, 30 African countries are dedicated to restoring degraded land in a coalition named the AFR 100 Initiative. 126 million hectares of land, equivalent to the total size of South Africa. All this within the next 10 years, and we're not done counting. Ambitious plans come with ambitious people. An eager 1.2 billion people with a median age of 19.7. Africa's population is young, future-proof, and willing to rebuild and restore the lands that previous generations have lost. And restore they will. This decade of ecosystem restoration is a moment of reconciliation with our environment.
I love ear candy, but I kind of hate